Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Devils have finally made the AFL Grand Final. I'm so pumped to get into it. We're versing Collingwood at the MCG. It cannot get any bigger than that. And you might be wondering, Bev, why are you wearing a suit? Why are you sitting on your bed wearing a suit? Well, look, this is a big occasion. The AFL Grand Final is a big occasion. It's one of the biggest sporting events on the Australian calendar, so I thought I would don the suit because you wear a suit for a big occasion, and this is a big occasion. Now, let's just quickly recap the finals fixture. So the Devils, they finished top of the table, minor premiers. They beat the Bombers by 10 points in the qualifying final, put themselves straight through to the preliminary final against North Melbourne. We were able to beat them 52-31. We should have won by more, to be honest, but we didn't take our chances. It's going to be crucial that we take our chances against Collingwood in the grand final. Speaking of the Pies, they had to do it the hard way. They had to beat the Tigers in an elimination final. They did that 79-29. They then beat the Bombers by 4 points in the semi-finals and then absolutely smashed the living daylights out of Geelong 90-24. So it all sets up for a crack-a-lackin' grand final. Don't forget, we've made the grand final in our third season as a club. That's pretty remarkable. And we did it off the back of finishing ninth last season. Anyway, let's quickly run through the team assembled for this grand final. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be the premiership team. So in the back line, Jeremy Howe, Alex Pearce and Dan Houston. At half-back, Jimmy Webster. Ryan Gardner. Gee, I didn't think he would be playing in the team at this point a few episodes ago, but he's done a fantastic job to get himself into the team over the last few weeks. Jarman Impey rounds out the half-back line. Then in the centre, Mitch Robinson, Josh Caddy, Lockie Weller. In the ruck, Max Gawn, Hugh Greenwood and Took Miller, the Rovers. That's a very good midfield, I must admit. And then our forward line is just sensational. Will Hoskin-Elliott at half forward, followed by Ben Brown and Jack Watts. And then at full forward, Jacob Bevis, 83 rated, playing in the pocket. We've got Jack Riewoldt at full forward and at the right forward pocket, Tom Papley. Then on the bench, Anderson Carter. He's an elite footballer. He's only young too. I think he's only 20 years old. He's our backup ruckman on the bench. Darcy McPherson, Matt Rao, and Taron Thomas round out the interchange. So that is the team assembled for this huge grand final against Collingwood. Let's not muck around. Let's get to the G. Grand final day. Cannot wait. Go Devils! Here we go. Grand final 2022 edition. Look at that. The MCG, the home of footy, on grand final day cannot get any better. So there's the Devils team. As you've seen, no changes from the team that beat North Melbourne in the prelim. And there's the Collingwood team. Liam Jones at fullback. My goodness me. Would be amazing if Collingwood won today because he would absolutely smash it in our faces, I bet, because we did trade him for Will Hoskin-Elliott, but the trade has worked out this season. So, out come the Pies. They have the home ground advantage, don't they? But that's not going to worry us. Collingwood smashed through the banner. Come on, Devils! Out they come! On to the MCG! Come on, guys! This is it. This is the game we've been aiming to get to our whole life. Come on, Devils! Let's get the job done! There's the Premiership Cup! That's what we want to win! Here's the national anthem. Let's go! Come on! There he is, Jack Riewoldt, our captain, trying to win a third premiership today. Of course, he's first with the Devils. And there's Brodie Grundy, who's never won a premiership. Had the chance in 2018, but blew it. Devils win the toss, elect to go to the right. Huge game at the MCG. Tasmanian Devils, Collingwood. There's Jones. Oh my goodness, it doesn't get any bigger. Grand final underway and Gordon Grundy in the ruck. And we're trying to get the clearance, but Collingwood come away with it. Good spoil there. I think it was Houston. Impey applied the tackle and Paul Opolo has been locked up. So a ball up. Greenwood kicks it to the centre square. Collingwood take the mark. Chip kick to Scharenberg. Oh, what's going on here? Collingwood numbers everywhere. Paul Polopolo, the former Hawk, runs around his opponent, kicks it inside 50, drop mark! Elliott kicks it into the post and Collingwood had the first score in the grand final. We need to get a touch on it here. We haven't got a touch, I don't think. Now, where do I kick this? Oh, gee, I don't know where to kick this. I'm just going to roost it down the middle. My goodness, that is a terrible kick. It's worked out in the end, though. Lucky for us. Good kick. Robbo takes the mark. Robbo plays on. Oh, at the back was Weller, I think. Took Miller, picks it up, and off he goes. Took, he can handball it to Brown. We're away here. Brown tries to go to Bevis. It was a little wide, but Bevis picks it up and runs out of room. So it's a ball in. Carter. Bevis! Kicks it out of bounds on the full. At least we've got it inside 50. Now we just need to lock it in. Oh, drop mark, goal! I was a bit surprised that I had that, to be honest, so I wasn't really ready, and as a result, I pressed the triangle button. So that's a chance gone begging. Crisp. Across the goal face to Palais. I think that's how you pronounce it, not 100% sure. But anyway, Collingwood have the footy at fullback. Darcy Moore. Chipping it around here, Collingwood. Appleby. Jones, there he is. The man that we traded for Hoskin Elliott. Now we can get a spoil on here. And we've got it inside 50. They got a touch on it. McPherson tried to get the kick away. Riewoldt got a handball away. We just can't get through. And Collingwood, as a result, come away with the footy. And Phillips has it at half back. Bit of a nervy start, I reckon. Bit of a nervy start, of course. The Devils' first grand final in their club history. Good spoil. Brown had the footy, lost it. Now, Watts, Carter, ran into trouble. And it's a ball up. Another ball up, I think, or maybe not. It came out. Now it's a 2-on-1 here. Surely someone gets the mark. No one did. I think Varco got a touch on it. Now we could get away here. Houston. Over the top to Hoskin Elliott. Wasn't the greatest kick, but he got it to him eventually. Now Hoskin Elliott can go short here to Greenwood. We might be on here. We might be on. We just need to find a target. Gee, I don't think that was 15, but anyway. Caddy has the football. I'm going to roost this inside. 50! Weller! He's got it. Now I'm going to go for the shot. This for the first goal of the 2022 AFL Grand Final. I reckon I've overcooked that. I have. Bevis is there. Oh, Darcy McPherson was probably the smallest guy in that pack, and he still takes the mark. How good is he? How good is he? Darcy McPherson for the first goal of the game. He's hit the woodwork. Bugger. Jones, I think, takes the kick out. DeGoey takes the mark. Half back for Collingwood. Worrell all by himself on the wing. 1:30 remaining. We still haven't seen a goal in the grand final. Might see one now because Greenwood's away here. Pops it over the top to Bevis. No! Ellis takes the mark. This could be our chance though. No. And Collingwood now come away with it. Weller. Look at this. Oh my God. Couldn't quite get the kick to where I wanted it to. Carter! He's got a player all by himself towards goal. It's Darcy McPherson again. Surely kicks this time. Surely Darcy. Surely Darcy. The first goal of the 2022 Grand Final. The Devils on the board. They lead by 5. That's a relief to get finally a goal on the board. It's been a pretty sort of scrappy start, I suppose. Collingwood, here they go to respond straight away, and they have. No! Gee, it looked good for a while, that kick. But Josh Thomas misses it. I think he might have got it into the post. It wasn't far away anyway. So, Jeremy Howe with the kick out. Gee, I don't really have a lot of options here, do I? I might go short. Oh, that wasn't a great choice at all. And luckily, Collingwood get it behind. They've had 3 cracks to get a goal on the board, and they haven't taken their opportunities. Howe. Hoskin Elliott direction against his old side. There was a fly there, but it was a bit unrealistic, so he would have got the free anyway. Now, that kick was not great. And Collingwood are away here. We're very nervy at the moment. Trying to find our way through, of course, in our first grand final. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. That's a good kick. Can we get a goal on the board on the verge of quarter time? As the ball has been locked up on the wing. So a ball up with 15 seconds to go. Carter can get it to Tarrant. He does. Tarrant, got tackled while he went for the kick. And now Collingwood away here. Numbers everywhere for the Pies. Thomas with 4 seconds to go. He's going to have to be quick. He's going to have to be quick. He decided to go to the wing, and that's the end of that quarter. So, quarter time, and it's the Devils by 4 points. Bit of a nervy start, as I said a couple of times. But we've got time to get a few more goals on the board. So, quarter time score. Devils 1-1-7 to Collingwood, 3 behinds. 5 inside 50s to 3 in favour of the Devils at quarter time. It's a relatively close game at the present. Here we go, second term. Gawn and Grundy in the ruck. What a matchup. You can't get any bigger on grand final day, I don't reckon. And here goes Hugh Greenwood, taking his opponent on. Can go, towards Bevis. That was a shocking bit of play in the end. The kick was just a debacle. Now, Grundy just beats Gawn completely there, and Gardner takes his opponent high. Not sure why Gardner's in the forward line. He should be in the back line. Collingwood come away with the footy after we had it. We had it again, but then we lost it. Now Collingwood go in the Grundy direction. That's a good handball. Now we're away here. We should get a goal out of this, surely. Over the top. Good handball. And Gardner can go here. Gardner can go, and he wastes it. Gee whiz. Not our best football at the moment, that's for sure. Feeling the pressure at the moment as the ball comes out to half forward area for the Devils and out of play. So Gawn's coming off for Carter there. Carter wins the ruck contest, but he hit it straight to a Collingwood player. And now they handball it until the handball got cut off. They got it back though, Collingwood. Now Grundy. Handball was a turnover. Carter tries to Handball it to a teammate, didn't work. Now Collingwood pick up the scraps and they go forward, but Robbo is there as the extra defender. I'm loving the spare defender in this game. It's such a treat. It works very, very well. And that's why we've been better defensively this year, because there's always been an extra up there. Now look at this. Hoskin Elliott can grab this. Oh my God, you're joking, Hoskin Elliott. You're playing against your former team in a grand final and you drop a sitter like that. Oh my goodness, Hoskin Elliott. I might forgive you though if you can get a goal and win us the game as we go forward and Ellis takes the mark. Oh, there he is! On cue! Drops the mark, but marks it on that occasion, and it wasn't even intended for him. It was a turnover. So Hoskin Elliott to extend the lead for the Devils. Come on, come on, come on, come on! We enter into double figures, and it's 13, plays 3. It's a 10-point lead. So, very good work there by Hoskin Elliott, made up for that drop mark. And all of a sudden, we've got a 10-point lead against the Pies, and we can maybe run away with it here. That's not a great handball from Carter. We do go forward, though. Hoskin Elliott beaten by Appleby. Now to Goey. How good is it, the logos on the ground on grand final day? Absolutely superb. Now, we got the interception, but Collingwood get the kick away. Good tackle on Ben Reid by Carter. So a ball up, Ben Reid playing in the grand final. How about that? He doesn't get a game in real life. Does he even play in real life? Is he retired? Anyway, back to the game, and it's a push in the back. And it's Took Miller who has the free. Should I just go for it? Why not? A torp in the grand final would be a treat. I don't think he's going to get it, though, because I haven't got it in the green. But Rewalt could mark this. He doesn't. He was behind. And then he threw the footy. Tell you what, the holding the ball is more stricter in this game than it is in real life, that's for sure. As Collingwood have the footy at centre-half forward. That's a good kick to Hiscock. Good old Benson Hiscock. Don't want him getting the Norm Smith today. Darcy Moore's been pinged by Taron Thomas. Thomas plays on. Inside 50. Gee, we're going forward and we're just not getting any reward for it at the moment. Jones with the mark, and then Collingwood make their way outside the defensive 50. Gee whiz, they turned it over there, but we didn't make the most of it. And Darcy Moore gets a kick to Tom Phillips. High ball, goal square. That's a good mark by Benson Hiscock. Always felt like they were going to mark it there because we got hip and shouldered. Now Phillips. Ellis. Come on, Devils. Well done, good tackle, and now Weller's away. Weller to Thomas, put him under pressure. And locked up his main on the verge of Collingwood's forward 50. So Carter got it to Took. Took, tackled as he kicked it. We do come away with it, though, for the meantime. Now Carter off to Caddy. Good handball to whoever that was, and Rewalt has the footy. That was a brilliant bit of play by the Devils. And a chance here to extend the lead to 16. Jack Rewalt. He's going for his third premiership. His first as the captain of the Devils. He's got it through the diddly-do. And the Devils are on top here as far as the scoreboard goes. So 3-1-19 to 0-3-3 on the verge of half-time. So back in the middle. Carter in the ruck. Very good by Carter. Got it to Took Miller. Took Miller over the top to Papali. And Papley marks. And this would be a damaging goal for the Pies. This would give us a fair big chunk of breathing space if Papley got this. It's going, it's going, it's going through the middle! Come on, Devils! We are playing well at the moment. 20 seconds to go. It's 4-1, 25 to 3 behind. Collingwood yet to score a goal. So, we're on top at the moment. We're on top. Collingwood have a lot to do. We just need to keep doing what we're doing. They're going forward here. They've got the numbers. Handballing it towards goal. There's no one in the goal square. And there's the quick reply. So Collingwood have their first goal of the 2022 AFL Grand Final with Tom Phillips with the goal. So, a bit poor from us. Very poor from us. But a good reply from the Pies. So back in the middle, 9 seconds to go until half-time. Carter, beautifully done, got it to Greenwood, but he was locked up. So a ball up. You'd think that that will do it until the second half. And there goes the siren. So the Devils in front by 16 points. Collingwood still within range, but the Devils no doubt got on top in that second quarter. 4-1, 25 to 139. It's not the greatest game of football, games of football, that's for sure. But the main thing is the Devils are in front. 14-5 inside 50s. Devils in the lead in that department. They've also had more of possession, but only just. And they're winning the hitouts as well, 11-4. As we have a look at the major ball winners and the goal kickers there. So half-time, it's the Devils leading Collingwood. 4-1, 25 to 139. Here we go, second half. Devils on top, but Collingwood within range. Underway in the second half in the grand final. We get the clearance. Can someone mark for the Devils? No one could. Collingwood got a spoil on it. And that's holding the ball. Well done, Hoskin Elliott. He had a blinder against his former side the last time these two teams met. And this for his second goal of the match after wrapping up crisp. Not the greatest kick, and it's not even going to make the distance in the end, but fair because he was outside 50, so he had a lot of work to do. But anyway, Collingwood have the football. They're trying to work it out of their defensive 50. Hayes, I think that was. Over the goal face to Phillips. Here we go. Here's our chance. Look at this. They've turned it over here, Collingwood, and Bevis can go all the way. In fact, I'm going to do the team thing. I'm going to pop it over to Papley. Hopefully Bevis does score a goal sometime in this grand final. Would love to see him score. As Papley lines up for the first goal of the second half. The Devils have got it. Papley's got it. That's his second. And the Devils are clawing away from the Pies. Well, they're performing like the minor premiers, aren't they, at the moment? And we're taking our chances too. As you can see, 5-1-31. That's a pretty good scoreline at the moment. It shows our accuracy. So feeling good at the moment. Feeling good about this game. As we try to get it forward. Grundy's been locked up. That was, I think, lucky to not be holding the ball, to be honest, as Gawn wins the hit out. Not the greatest hit out, to be honest. He hit it to basically no one. There's a chance to hit it to Thomas, though. Didn't get to him. Grundy handballs it off to a teammate. Goes to the wing. Now Houston's got Elliott breathing down his neck, and look at this! Taking him on, kicking it towards Greenwood, and now Greenwood can go, go, go. Greenwood looks to the boundary line. He's got Rewalt, but that was a good spoil by Liam Jones, who's playing on him in this grand final. Of course, Liam Jones traded, as you all know. Fair to say, we've been a better side without him. Sorry, Jonesy. That kick towards the goal square. Collingwood dealt with it accordingly. Now it comes out to half-forward Lockie. Weller, what are you doing, mate? Took the unrealistic attempt over the back. Varco takes the free kick, and Collingwood are away here. They go from the wing to forward 50. And we get a free kick in the end. So Jarman Impey plays on. Not sure where I was going with that kick. Well, I was trying to find Dan Houston, but I missed him completely. But Dan Houston can go for a run here. He's got some speed here, Dan. So happy I got him. He's been a great find, I reckon. Now, look at that. That's 50. That's 50. You can't do that. What a joke. That's ridiculous. How close he was there. And Collingwood come away with it. And then Gardner intercepts and has been locked up. So a ball up. Collingwood inside 50. Robbo has a chance to mark this. His cock marks it though. Oh, dropped mark. We come away with it. Come on, Rao, get a touch to it. Get a touch to it. Scharenberg too good. Inboard to Reid. Now his cock. Varco. Gee, they got numbers here. His cock has the footy again. He's getting a bit of the footy. Oh, it's a poor spoil. That is a poor spoil. And now we're scrambling to get the footy back. And that was a bit disappointing. Reid kicks the goal. And Collingwood keep themselves in it here. So just not great defensively on that occasion. Gone. Beautifully done. Would have been good if it went to a Collingwood player. He did get it back though, and Bevis has been hip and shouldered by Ellis. Would be marvellous if Bevis got the Norm Smith. It's probably not going to happen though. Hoskin Elliott has got a free kick. Plays on. Goes towards Rewald! Jackie boy! The superstar! The captain! Liam Jones is getting smashed. Jack Rewald kicks it through the middle. The Devils get another. Come on, Devils. I'm not claiming the victory just yet, but we're very close. We just need to kick a few more, I reckon. Because Collingwood have found it hard to score. Back in the middle. Oh, well done, Carter. It's been wrapped up, though. Carter again did exceptional. He's just a beast, Carter. I reckon he's probably up there with the best ruckman in the competition. That's been spoiled. Robbo. Gardner. That's a good handball by Gardner. He is just so impressed with Gardner in these last few games. Came in while Pearce was injured and kept his place and booted Kolajasny, who has played more games for the Devils. As Carter wins a free for holding the ball. That's a good kick if it can be marked. It couldn't be marked by Papali. That's a good tackle. Good bump, though, by Scharenberg. And now Collingwood might be away here. Scharenberg with the kick. Robbo with the spoil, Elliott with the pick-up, and Gardner with the high tackle. So, pack of players, good by Greenwood. Oh, very good, very good. Here we go, here we go. Houston, not the greatest handball. We were away there, but we stuffed it up. Now Collingwood come away with it. Robbo has left his opponent to win the footy and has made the right choice. Now Brown, we can hit him up. Good kick, 17 seconds to go. Brown down the line, and that's a kick that's landed in Scharenberg's arms. Grundy now receives the kick inboard, goes into the centre. Hiscock. High ball. Siren's going to sound. Devils in control here at the MCG. They lead by 22 points. This is exciting. This is exciting, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We've just got to keep it up, compose ourselves, come away with the win in this last quarter, and then we can celebrate. We can get on the beers and enjoy life as premiers. Devils lead by 22 points. The score at three-quarter time, 6-1-37. The Devils lead Collingwood 2-3-15 at three-quarter time. Here we go, final term. Will the Devils come away premiers or will Collingwood snatch it from us? Let's find out. Grundy wins the first hit out of the fourth quarter, and then Took Miller's been tackled down by Grundy. So a ball up. Good tackle. High ball. Bevis. Bevis, this is yours. Oh, he has got it, Bevis. And off he goes. Jacob Bevis has got it! Bevis slots it through. The Devils are nearly home. The cup is nearly in our hands. Whoa! How about it? I said I wanted him to get a goal earlier. He hasn't let me down, this bloke. He looks nothing like me. Let's be real. He plays nothing like I would play in real life, but he's a superstar. He's got my name, and he's making the Bev name proud. So we get a clearance again here. Free kick to us. We want the free kick. We don't want the advantage. And Brown. Where will Brown go? He's going to go for the shot. He's going to go for the top. Ben Brown, we got him last season from North in exchange for a bunch of players. I think the trade has been a success. And that torp has been marked by Liam Jones. Here we go. Oh, gee. Ran into trouble. Should have got the handball off to Watts, but couldn't get it off in time. So a ball up, gone. Oh, here's a go. Here's a go. We've got it. Taron Thomas belts it through. And the Devils, I think they're going to be premiers, it's safe to say. 8-1-49 to 2-3-15. Gee, Taron Thomas, he just waltzed in. I didn't even realise I had the footy, to be honest. So lucky not to get tackled there. We've kicked the last 3 goals of the game. This has probably been our best performance of the season as Carter gets pinged for throwing the footy. Short kick to Ellis. Oh, Leopolo beat me there. And plays on. Kicks it inside 50, 2-on-1, 2-on-1, and it's come off hands. It's come off the hands of Varco and through for a behind, but that's not going to help Collingwood and their cause to get back into this match. So Jeremy Howe, of course, he's up against his former team as well as Hoskin Elliott today. You all knew that. Oh, Houston! Just took a bit too long. And Collingwood have a free kick on the boundary line. Kicks on the 50-metre line. I tell you what, that's a beauty from Piopolo. And Collingwood get their 3rd goal of the match. I don't think they're going to win this, though. I'm not going to let them. The Devils are going to be premiers. It's just a matter of how much by. But we've clearly been the better side this Arvo. So back in the middle. Collingwood have got the footy. Now we've got the footy. We lose it. Come on, Devils. That kick's going to fall in the hands of Robbo. Yeah, he got it. Houston. Out to the wing. He's got Weller all by himself. Weller play. Oh. Got a bit too cocky there. I thought I could take him on. Worrell has the football for the Pies. Decides to go back to Thomas on the Toyota logo. Inside 50. That's a good mark by Piopolo. So directly in front for back-to-back goals for the first time today. And it's a good-looking kick. It's missed. I'm going to barrel this up the middle. In fact, it didn't quite go up the middle, but it might work though, or maybe not. We've turned it over here, and Collingwood are going to make us pay. They've got back-to-back goals for the first time in this match. They're still kind of in it, but I'm still pretty comfortable at this stage. Would love to get another goal though. So back in the middle. Come on, Took. Thomas. Oh, well done. Left it for Gardner to collect. Now Gardner gets it back to Thomas. And then Thomas. Oh, come on. That's got to be close to the man on the mark. We have come away with it, though, maybe. And Watts has given away a free for rough conduct. Scharenberg. 20-point lead to the Devils at the moment. That's a really good spoil by Carter. And then just kicked it off the ground. Well done. And now Took tries to apply the tackle. Got shoved away. And now Ellis has the football. Come on, Devils. I want to get a couple more goals. Maybe one more just to put the icing on the cake. Minute and a half to go until we crown the premiers. Good mark by Impey. Impey goes out to the wing. Here's Cock marks. Okay, we're going to go here. Watts has the football. Goes inside 50. Rewalt's there. Couldn't mark it. It's going to come straight back out, but could Robbo mark this? He doesn't. He decides to get a spoil on it. That handball wasn't great. And Howe with the football's been tackled down. So 53 seconds to go. Get excited. The Devils are going to be premiers. Taylor Adams has been locked up, so another ball up. Gone. Here you go, Collingwood. Elliott. And that's their third goal in a row. We're letting them back into it here, but they're not going to win the match. So 37 seconds to go. Rao, rather. Couldn't get a kick away, was tackled. Gee whiz, he go Collingwood again. Oh, Piopolo! Takes the mark. What a beauty. Mark of the game for sure. And goes in the Elliott direction, and Elliott marks. Gee whiz, we're letting Collingwood back into this, but they're not going to win. They're not going to win. Elliott lines up and kicks it home. So another goal for the Pies. That's his second of the day. So back in the middle. Here you go, Collingwood again. Gee whiz. The siren sounds! The siren sounds! Devils are premiers! Devils are premiers! Whoa, you beauty! Come on! Stick that up, yes, Collingwood! What a failure! Look at that! Look at that! Look at the boys! Look at the lads! I love this team! I love them! What a season! What a season! Who would have thought? 9th last season, minor premiers, premiers of the comp! What a season it has been. Unbelievable. So let's wrap it up. Let me sit down actually. Catch my breath after all that excitement. Wow, I need to compose myself here, try and find the words to describe this remarkable season. I mean, in the end it was close, but we sort of had the game wrapped up pretty early on, didn't we? The Devils 8-1-49 defeat Collingwood 6-5-41 in the grand final 2022. And for the first time in the Devils club history, they're premiers. And it's in their 3rd season too. Not a lot of new clubs can do that. Of course, the Gold Coast Suns, GWS, perfect examples of that. So there's all the stats. The major ball winners, Carter with 9, Greenwood 8, Houston 6, while for Collingwood, Hiscock 12, Ellis 12, DeGoey 10. Let's have a look at the goal kickers. In fact, I might actually change to the stats and show you the whole goal kickers because it is the grand final. So goal kickers for the Devils, Papley and Rewalt with 2. Bevis got on the score sheet with 1. Hoskin, Elliott, McPherson and Thomas with singles as well. And for Collingwood, it was Elliott with 2, Piopolo with 2, and singles to Phillips and Reid, who got injured. Having a look at the fantasy points, and we'll start with Collingwood. Hiscock, I bet you he'll be player of the match. I reckon he'll be Norm Smith, I reckon, just because that's how this game works. Hiscock with 61, Phillips with 60, and Ellis with 55. You can pause the video and read the rest if you would like to. And having a look at the fantasy points from a Devils point of view, Carter with 55, Hoskin Elliott with 42, Greenwood with 40. Took Miller there. He's been injured by the looks of it, but it doesn't really matter because it's a grand final. So player of the match, well, like I said, Benson Hiscock, he'll be the Norm Smith. That's just how this game works. I probably would have gave it to Carter, to be honest. You know, the winning team. I don't really think the losing team in a grand final wants to win the Norm Smith. But anyway, good on him. That's the only medal you're going to win this Arvo because the Devils are premiers. The Devils have got the premiership medals around their neck, quarter by quarter. Devils, they led at quarter time in what was a nervy start to the game. They led at halftime pretty convincingly and three-quarter time. I tell you what, Collingwood sort of got themselves, well, they got themselves not back into it, but they closed the margin in the 4th quarter, but it wasn't enough. The Devils just too good, too strong. They win this game by 8 points. Oh, remember this screen last season? Remember when it said bad luck? Well, it doesn't say that this season. Congratulations, you have won the Toyota Premiership season. Yippity-dippity-doo! You ripper-dipper! Let's go through and wrap up the, we'll wrap up the finals. There you go. There's all the games, and the Devils, they made it from start to finish and defeated Collingwood in the grand final, as you all know. Let's have a look at the end of season awards. This is always a fascinating part of the career mode, and it's Levi Casbolt winning the Brownlow medal and the Coleman medal as well. Oh my goodness me, Will Hoskin Elliott, best and fairest. Oh, that guy that runs that page, he'll be happy about that. Fantastic. And then Cisco Burt from the Dogs, the rising star. As you can see, we played 25 matches. We won 18, lost 7. Our win percentage was 72%. And, of course, we won the grand final. And look at the 4 points compared to against. I mean, we just improved off the blocks this season, improved dramatically. And as you expect, I have been offered the Tasmanian Devils role again. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking me, am I going to do a Season 4? And the answer is yes. I am going to be doing a Season 4. Not sure when yet. It will be very soon, though. It won't be, months away or anything like that. It will be within the next sort of week or two, potentially. I do have some other things going on at the moment, but I do want to do a Season 4 because I want to go back to back. I don't just want to win 1 premiership. I want to win 2, maybe even 3, but there could be every chance that Season 4 might be the last one. So, yeah, there will be a Season 4. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to hopefully winning another premiership. What a season it was this season. What a team we assembled. I couldn't have done it without your support. I know that I, play the games. I'm the one running the controller, but yous are the ones that are suggesting the players that I trade in, and that's probably what it come down to at the end of the day. I mean, the players that we got in to improve this team, they made the difference. The Gawn, the Hoskin Elliott, the Watts, the Bevis who came in as well. I mean, who would have thought he would be as good as he was? It's just, I can't thank everyone enough. So thank you very much for watching Season 3. What a ride it's been. And looking forward to Season 4 of this great series. Until then, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below your excitement about winning the premiership. And also share this video around and subscribe. Would really appreciate that. Until next time, take care. Stay healthy. Go the Devils! I'm gonna go have a few frothies now to celebrate the win.